Hello and thanks for tuning in. You're with Chris at Car Cave in Aiken, South Carolina. We're gonna do a walk around here. It's a pretty fun car. We're happy to finish and rebuild the motor and go through and sort and drive and have fun and a couple other things. So web address is carcaveusa.com. Phone number is 803-262-4742. Again, my name is Chris with Car Cave. We're in Aiken, South Carolina. We have locations worldwide, so we like doing some fun stuff. You see some other oddball cars floating around here. We're into what's fun to drive, and this thing classifies. If you need any financing, reach out to us. We work with a variety of lenders. We will give you some contacts. We'll help you get the funding and get it put through. Excuse me. Still early. Started filming in the mornings now, and when no one's here yet, so still waking up. Bear with me. We're gonna have some fun. This is a cool car. It's in good shape. Did a lot of work to it, so diving in there, I'm gonna bring out my cheat sheet. So we got the car out of Greece, a dry climate car. It was used a little bit for some gravel rally. When we got it, it did have a cracked head, so it was running on 3 cylinders. So we actually pulled 2 old engines out of a barn in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, some Pinto 205s. Between those motors, Burton, Racer Walsh, Bo's Machine Shop in Augusta, and the original engine, and a lot of work, we put this beast together. So it is a fully rebuilt 2.0 liter Ford Pinto engine. You have the Weber 48mm DCOE top draft carbs, Ashley header, stainless steel exhaust, the Edelbrock fuel pressure regulator, Bosch distributor coil. We had Revotec. We use them for Land Rovers. So stuff like these guys, we had them build us a custom fan kit. You can see that thing back there. It's a Ford Type 9 5-speed. We sent it to the UK to get rebuilt. She's shifting smooth, feels good. We also put a new clutch on it, so it's upgraded. So everything from pretty much the cooling fan back to the rear end, the guys went through the rear end too, has been gone through. You have the strut tower brace, Coney shocks. It's English type T21 rear end, rebuilt with new gear oil master kit, so master rebuild kit. Starting with the engine bay, because that's the whole point of this car. It's pretty. It runs, it sounds good. Did the socks over the carburetors, so you're not just breathing through. Let's see, what else do I have on here? Burton aluminum intake manifold. We have the Compomotive ML1573 wheels. We did just put brand new tires on it, so I believe the tires have the miles from what it went out for the photo shoot. They're Hankook RS4 225/45/15 in the front, 245/40 in the rear. Wildwood brakes, Coney shocks, Say-Built steering wheel. We did put in some custom mounts, so the seats are adjustable, they slide around. They're not too much on the racing side. They'll hug you pretty well, but they're not hard to get in and out of. If you ever had racing seats, this is more, you could track it, you can switch the seats out pretty easily. But this thing, you can drive it street comfortable, so we try to keep the seats that way. We got it part of the rear, trying to think the right term, not the subframe assembly, one of the legs on the rear, we found a small crack in it, so we ordered them from the UK, welded them all in, made sure all the chassis was good. Car looks good underneath. When we got it, there's some oddball stickers here in front of the rear fender, and we said someone's hiding something. We ripped them off, took our paint meter to it, and there's metal there, so there wasn't anything hidden or Bondo or anything crazy. You want to look at the rockers here, the bottoms of the doors. We can get it up on the lift for you. Solid car all the way around, or we wouldn't be dumping money in the thing. See our brand new seats. You have the original seat in the rear. We made sure the seats we got tilt forward, so you can still utilize the rear seat. We wish we could have found the same pattern for the front, but it wasn't attainable. But we made sure both of them tilt forward. That was kind of one of the key things, was picking out seats, and nothing with a ton of bolsters, so you can get in pretty easily. Will has this thing dialed in. Went through all the lights, the blinkers, gauges. Factory temp gauge over here does take a little while to come up, but it does function properly. Man, we sorted it. We put on all the braking miles. She's ready to ride. So she revs quick. I want to let her warm up before we do anything dirty to her. So we'll do a driving video. Social media crew will take this thing out. It's dialed in right. It sounds good. It's running good. Let's put the hood down so you can see what it looks like. With the hood down, you do have hood hinge pins here. Sorry, I'm filming and holding the camera by myself here. Doing this door. Oh, and we did get, they failed me. We do have the seal for right here. The clips just came in. They're supposed to have that on. This side, headliner, rocker, out the door. So these don't come up often. Did start life as a two-door coupe. Not sure if it was factory built as a RS2000 or what motor came in it. It is a RS2000 Tribute. Let's rev her up a little. Lights. Brights. Horn. I always hit the button and zoom by accident. Let me zoom out here again. Blinkers. Like I said, that temp gauge takes a second to come up. This one is a little bit more accurate, but it does read up. I just took it for a drive earlier in the week, and it came up. Like I said, it just slow to follow gauge. See the oil pressure, fuel works, flashers work. So I'll rode through the gears. Reverse, parking brake works. You see, rev happy, just like you want it to be. I said we'll do a driving video for you. It's not perfect, you know, all around body, interior, but it's sound. Solid car. Like any old car, I shut the door with it's not speed, it's a little bit of force. And if you want it up on the rack, we'll get it up on the lift for you. Get undercarriage photos. The undercarriage is in great shape. So there is your Escort RS2000. Got through the boring walk around part. So the fun part is taking this thing out for a drive. If you have questions, reach out. We did all the work here in-house. You can see our showroom going through and the variety of stuff we work on in different cars here. So we have a pretty variety. I guess we'll say a Piaggio Oppi. We have a Isetta. We have some Lancias, a Peugeot, a Porsche 914, a 600 SEL, some Land Cruisers, some Defenders, some Vets, some Fulvias, some Integrales, some BMW 2002, Chevy 3100, another Lancia, You go back into your shop, putting a motor in a Renault 5 GT Turbo. So she should be going together. Putting a Defender together. We got a TD5, a TD5, a NAS, FCJ79 hidden down there, a Vamos van. Like I said, we work on a variety of things. If you have questions, reach out. My name's Chris. You make it to the end, call me about some free merch. Give me a holler. I'll send something out for you if you made it this long. All right. If you have any questions, it's Chris, carcavusa.com, 803-262-4742.